New developments tonight in just a shocking story. An 11-year-old Valley boy shoots and kills his own grandmother before turning the gun on himself.
Police are calling this a murder-suicide. ABC 15's Zach Crenshaw is live in Litchfield Park for us. And Zach, the question tonight, how could an 11-year-old be capable of this?
That is what so many people are asking, Katie, as well as how did this boy have access to a gun? Well, get this. Nearly 5 million kids in the United States live in a home with at least one loaded and unlocked gun. Not only that, nearly 75% of kids under the age of 10 say they know where their parents hide their gun. Tragically, it appears both those things were the case here in Litchfield Park this past weekend. Neighbors on Grove Street are struggling to understand why and how an 11-year-old boy could kill his grandmother, then himself.
You don't know what's gone through that kid's mind.
Unfortunately,
yes, an 11-year-old is capable of this.
Jan Hamilton is a psychiatric nurse practitioner who deals with kids.
The age group from 10 to 14 had the most increase in incidence of suicide. It is the leading cause of death for kids between 10 and 14 in Arizona.
The boy's grandfather told detectives the child was upset about having to clean his room. It's unknown if that's why he allegedly killed his grandma, but Hamilton said there wasn't likely one single factor.
There can be adverse childhood events which have to do with trauma.
And these days, there's exposure to violence and bullying on social media.
There is so much exposure to violence.
Investigators are looking into the boy's past and also his grandfather, whose gun was used. A 2018 study in the Journal of Urban Health found more than 4.5 million kids in the U.S. live with at least one loaded, unlocked firearm. But when it comes to prosecution, less than half of the child shooting accidents resulted in adults being criminally charged.
So any change is a big warning sign.
Hamilton says keep an eye on your child, because in these cases, parents make more of a difference than police and prosecutors.
We've got to talk to our kids. We've got to be honest and ask the tough questions.
Now, we reached out to MCSO and asked if any charges are going to be filed against that grandfather or if any arrests have been made. We have yet to hear back. As for gun laws, here in Arizona, there are 0 child access prevention laws and 0 negligent storage laws. Katie?
Yeah, and a hidden gun is not a locked gun. You have to take that extra step. Zach, thank you.